Science fiction has always held a special place in our hearts. It transports us to distant galaxies. It introduces us to alien civilizations. But at its core, science fiction often draws inspiration from real science. It weaves together elements of physics, astronomy, and technology. Sometimes it veers off into the realm of the impossible, sacrificing scientific accuracy for the sake of entertainment. The beauty of science fiction lies in its ability to blend the familiar with the unknown. We marvel at futuristic technologies and mind-boggling concepts, all while grounding ourselves in the principles of science that we understand. Filmmakers often take these liberties to enhance the drama, create breathtaking visuals, or simply move the plot along. The result? A healthy dose of scientific inaccuracies that, while amusing to those who notice them, don't necessarily detract from the overall enjoyment of the film. In fact, these inaccuracies can sometimes become part of the fun. They spark conversations, invite friendly debates, and remind us that, at the end of the day, movies are meant to entertain. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the world-renowned astrophysicist and science communicator, has become a prominent voice in pointing out the scientific inaccuracies that often find their way into our favorite sci-fi films. With his infectious enthusiasm and dedication to scientific literacy, Tyson approaches these critiques not with a sense of disdain, but rather with a playful humor and a genuine desire to educate. He understands that movies are primarily meant to entertain, but he also recognizes the powerful influence they can have in shaping our understanding of the universe. Tyson's critiques have become somewhat legendary, often going viral on social media and sparking widespread discussions about the role of science in filmmaking. He has tackled everything from the impossible physics of faster-than-light travel to the often overlooked absence of sound in the vacuum of space. His commentary, while grounded in scientific principles, is always delivered with a lighthearted touch, reminding us that it's okay to enjoy a film even if it takes a few liberties with the laws of physics. He sees these moments as opportunities to engage the public in a conversation about science, to spark curiosity, and to encourage a deeper appreciation for the wonders of the natural world. Let's turn our attention to a prime example of a film that, while undeniably entertaining, is riddled with scientific inaccuracies: 1998's Armageddon. This disaster flick, starring Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck, captured the imaginations of audiences worldwide with its high-stakes premise: a Texas-sized asteroid hurtling towards Earth, threatening to wipe out all life. To save humanity, a ragtag team of deep-core drillers is sent into space to nuke the asteroid and deflect it from its collision course. The sheer size of the asteroid, coupled with the relatively short time frame before impact, makes the idea of deflecting it with a single nuclear bomb laughably implausible. In reality, such an endeavor would require a far more complex and long-term solution, likely involving multiple spacecraft and a carefully calculated series of gravitational nudges. The film is chock full of moments that defy logic and reason, from the astronaut's ability to walk and talk normally on the asteroid's surface, despite its negligible gravity, to the depiction of a fiery explosion in the vacuum of space, where there's no oxygen to support combustion. These moments, while scientifically dubious, are part of what make Armageddon such a guilty pleasure. Section 4, Moonfall, Reaching New Heights of Scientific Absurdity. If Armageddon set the bar for scientifically inaccurate disaster films, then 2022's Moonfall launched that bar into the stratosphere, shattering it into a million pieces. Directed by Roland Emmerich, the maestro of disaster cinema, Moonfall takes a giant leap, or perhaps a giant fall, into the realm of the absurd, presenting a scenario so scientifically outlandish that it makes Armageddon look like a documentary in comparison. The film's central premise is as straightforward as it is preposterous. The moon is knocked out of orbit by a mysterious force and sent hurtling towards Earth. As humanity faces imminent annihilation, a team of unlikely heroes is tasked with traveling to the moon, uncovering its secrets, and somehow stopping its catastrophic descent. The very notion of the moon being knocked out of orbit by a single force is ludicrous. The moon is a massive celestial body, held in place by the gravitational pull of both the Earth and the Sun. To disrupt its orbit so drastically would require an astronomical amount of energy, far beyond anything we can currently comprehend. Section 5. Celebrating the good ones, Scientific Accuracy on the Silver Screen. While it's easy to poke fun at the scientific inaccuracies of films like Armageddon and Moonfall, it's important to acknowledge that not all sci-fi movies sacrifice accuracy for entertainment. In fact, there are some shining examples of films that have gone to great lengths to ground their stories in real science, creating experiences that are both thrilling and intellectually stimulating. One such example is Ridley Scott's 2015 masterpiece, The Martian. Based on Andy Weir's best-selling novel, The Martian tells the story of Mark Watney, an astronaut who is stranded on Mars after a mission gone wrong. Faced with limited resources and dwindling hope of rescue, Watney must rely on his ingenuity and scientific knowledge to survive the harsh Martian environment and find a way to return home. The filmmakers consulted extensively with NASA and other scientific experts to ensure that every aspect of the film, from the design of the spacecraft to the depiction of Martian weather patterns, was as realistic as possible. Another film that deserves recognition for its scientific accuracy is Robert Zemeckis' 1997 masterpiece, Contact. Section 6. Finding the balance: entertainment versus scientific rigor. The debate over scientific accuracy in sci-fi movies often boils down to a fundamental question. What's more important, entertainment or scientific rigor? Some viewers approach sci-fi movies as pure escapism, seeking nothing more than a few hours of thrilling entertainment. They're willing to suspend their disbelief and overlook scientific inaccuracies for the sake of a compelling story, breathtaking visuals, and relatable characters. For these viewers, the entertainment value of a film far outweighs its adherence to scientific principles. Other viewers, however, approach sci-fi movies with a more critical eye, seeking films that not only entertain but also educate and inspire. They're drawn to films that explore scientific concepts in a thoughtful and accurate way, using the medium of cinema to spark curiosity and foster a deeper understanding of the universe we live in. The beauty of sci-fi cinema is that it can cater to both of these perspectives. Section 7. Inspiring the next generation: the power of sci-fi to ignite curiosity. Perhaps the most important aspect of sci-fi movies, regardless of their scientific accuracy, is their ability to inspire the next generation of scientists, engineers, and explorers. These films have the power to ignite our imaginations, to make us dream of what's possible, and to instill in us a sense of wonder about the universe and our place within it. Even the most scientifically inaccurate sci-fi movies can spark an interest in science in young minds. A child watching Armageddon might be inspired to learn more about asteroids, space travel, or the laws of physics. A teenager watching Moonfall might become fascinated by the moon, gravity, or the concept of artificial intelligence. When sci-fi movies get the science right, the impact can be even more profound. Films like The Martian and Contact demonstrate the power of human ingenuity, the importance of scientific literacy, and the boundless potential of space exploration.